Let's do it. Let's just finish this lesson from yesterday because I'm tired. It's only supposed to be 20 minutes, but it's fucking taking forever.
In this task, I'm going to demonstrate the process of finding one minor vulnerability, coupled with some research of the vulnerability databases leading to a much more valuable vulnerability and exploit ultimately. Throughout an assessment, you will often combine multiple vulnerabilities to get results. For example, in this task, we will leverage the version disclosure vulnerability to find out the version of an application. With this version, we can then use ExploitDB to search for any exploits that work with that specific version. Applications and software usually have a version number. This information is usually left with good intentions. For example, the author can support multiple versions of the software and the likes. Or sometimes, left unintentionally. For example, in the screenshot below, we can see that the name and version number of this application is Apache Tomcat 9.0.17.
Huh. Tired. Tired. Let's do first. Let me get the pen testing code as the junior penetration tester. Ease into the role you're foreshadowing yourself. Help with this.
The senior penetration tester now moves on to the enumeration and scanning stage of the engagement. This stage helps establish services and applications running on a sequence infrastructure. We can use the information gathered from this scan to begin to understand what services may be viable to attack. For example, a web server hosting a website. Recall from our email, we are given one IP address 240.228.189.136. Try scanning this IP address yourself.
I don't have a fucking...
Using the information gathered from Stage 2 of the penetration engagement, the junior penetration tester has visited the target in their web browser and has been greeted with a login page. The senior penetration tester guesses some random passwords such as admin and admin to no avail. They notice a version number of the application 1.5.2 and takes a note of this. This will be useful for the next stage.
Fuck.
The senior penetration tester recalls that TryHackMe IT Services uses an application called TryHackMe Portal that has a version number of 1.5.2. The senior penetration tester visits a vulnerability and exploit database called Vulnerability Bank. This website stores details of vulnerabilities and exploits for applications. The senior penetration tester searches this site for the software that was discovered in Stage 3. They're in luck. There is one vulnerability listed for that application in version, Remote Code Execution, RCE. RCE vulnerability allows commands to be executed on the target's system. The senior penetration tester could use this vulnerability to gain access to the console of the target. Try searching Vulnerability Banking for an exploit for TryHackMe Portal 1.5.2 end.
Huh.
Accumulating the information from all the previous stages, the senior penetration tester uses the exploit downloaded from Vulnerability Bank against TryHackme's web application on 240.228.189.13. The exploit is successful and abuses the remote code execution, RCE, vulnerability to launch it.
Yay. Okay, I'm tired. I'm done. Put that on LinkedIn. What's the next one? I haven't get nothing from the cyber thing. Dang, he's on day 35. Heck yeah, dude. I'm talking about day 35. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, guys. Well, I'm probably gonna stop this stream and maybe play some Battlefield or something. We'll see. Talk to y'all in a second.